Hey and welcome. I am the Goofy Winner, and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Last week was the first time I ever played the game, and it did not go well. We got some things done. I screwed some things up, and at the end of the day, I fixed one car. I fixed two cars, but you only saw me fix one car. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. All right, so here we are in my garage. Let's go over to the phone and see if we can get a job here. So looks like we have a Mini Cooper that needs. Oh my goodness. Hi, my name's Joanna. I was referred here by my neighbor. He's a car dealer. Um, Please change the oil filters and fill the missing fluids. I haven't had time for that recently. Missing fluids. John mentioned that there was a tapping in the camshaft. Oh, God. I don't want to deal with that. What do we got? Other tasks. List provided. Oh, uh-oh. Well, I guess I took this. Oh, my goodness. Look at this hunk of junk. This is like the Supra that Brian rolled in with in Fast and the Furious, the original one. It's like, yo guys, look what I got. And they're like, well, this ain't no junkyard. This is a car repair shop. And he's like, pop the hood. And they're like, what do you mean pop the hood? He's like, pop the hood. And they then proceed to drool over an NA2J. So, one, like, they, no, there was going to be any other engine besides a 2JZ in the Supra. And two, it was a non-turbo model, low compression. No, nobody cares. Well, high compression. Sorry, you can't boost it because of the high compression. Nobody cares. Anyway, that was one of the silly parts of that movie. So what are we gonna do with this piece? Let's get it into the garage and see what is what. Now I gotta remember how to. I already forgot how to play the game. All right, the car is on the lift. I already forgot what we have to do to it. Change the brake fluid, change the coolant fluid. That's funny. I've never heard it. Coolant fluid. Change power steering fluid, change windshield washer fluid. All right, well, this seems fun. All right, let's pop the hood. Let's do it in order here. So let's focus on parts. Special tools, additional tools, drain tool, drain. All right. Now we how do I remove the cap? I already forgot how to do this. Part amount, nope. Take off part. Boom. Alright, so oh look, I see a fill line. Look at that. I see a little arrow. Max. Fuck yeah. Alright. Not overfilling it this time. So if you watched the first episode, I was very confused because you can just keep pouring, and I do not recall seeing a max fill line like that last time. So that's good. We're making progress here. Cool. Close that. We're done. That still bothers me that you just drain the reservoir and refill it. Like, normally you'd bleed the brakes so that you get all the fluid out of the lines that goes to each wheel. That's a lot of fluid. But hey, what do I know? What do I know? All right, power steering, uh, special tools, drain it. I think we're gonna get this car in and out of here. All right. Oh, what am I doing here? Uh, Take off part. Yeah. Alright, this one you can see the level there. There we go. That's good. Same thing with the power steering. You'd normally jack the car up and start it up and turn the wheel lock to lock to get all the air out of the system. But we don't do that here. That's what the boss says. He doesn't want us wasting time on that. So that's what we do. Okay, I think we need to fill the windshield washer. Oh, that's right. The coolant reservoir. So I guess we're just going to do the coolant reservoir. Once again, you would normally drain the radiator and fill the whole coolant and bleed the whole cooling system, but apparently we're just going to drain. Like, this is a really shady shop, y'all. I hope I'm not the one making these decisions, because I would not make these decisions. Let's drain it. Right. Take off part. And I would normally clean the inside of this, but yeah, I don't know. Oh, I see a line. Nope, no I don't. Alright, so we're just going to take that as a cue. When the bottle tips down on its own, that means it's full to me. Alright. And I think this is it. That looks like it's full. Were we supposed to drain that? Oh, so I didn't. I must need to put another glug of power steering fluid in. I did this the last one too. And yeah, apparently we're draining out the washing fluid. What is wrong with your washer fluid? It doesn't go bad. People are weird, man. But hey, you know what? They want to pay for us to do that. That's what we're going to do. To me, that looks like it's at the max level, but alright, what do I know? We're definitely above the max line now, but cool. Let's drain this. Oh, yeah, okay. I thought it was just tinted. Anyway, take off part. Let's fill her up. That is a lot. Okay. Apparently we don't need to top that one off. Let's see if that's good enough. That would be sweet. That's going to save us some money. Although I don't know that we actually... I haven't had to buy windshield washer fluid. It still says I drained the power steering fluid. Alright, let's put in a little bit more then. Alright, let's try that. Maybe the air, bubbles are bubbling out since we didn't bleed it properly. Boss man. Yay! Alright, well that's one piece of customer cars that got that. Blah, 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 blah. Why am I going out there? Let's get another one in here. Let's see what we got. Is that mini still available? It is. And why does that show up again? I guess we have to do this. Alright. Let's get her in. Let's take a look at the work order again. What do they call this? A Griffin Tyro. 2,700 pounds, 40,000 miles. Car origin, mission. Oh, can be found at, okay. Car version standard. 308 horsepower from this Mini? Damn, son. Holy crap, bro. Oh my god, this is like a whole rebuild. I don't know what the marking does. Maybe, let's see. Part not discovered. Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Um, Work on part. Oh, are these the marked parts? Ah, that's nice. Now I know what that means. So when you mark the part, it shows it. So like you can see the rubber bushings over there. You can see the camshaft. You can see the oil filter. Those are the parts that need to be worked on. That would have saved me so much time the last episode. I fucked with that ABS module for God knows how long. And I don't even know if y'all saw that because I effed the recording up. All right, so I think we got to pull the head. Oh, nope. Yeah. Ignition coil. Oh, okay. I was on the valve cover. Pull the valve cover. All right. Oh yeah, that is a dirty camshaft. That is the exhaust one too. I wonder why it's so corroded. Like, so you wouldn't see a camshaft that's rusted unless it was exposed to elements. Because even if you're bad with oil changes, you would see sludge up in the head like that. Um, you wouldn't get a rusty camshaft. Or, I mean, I guess if you wiped one out and someone put a used one in from the junkyard from an exposed engine, but this is not something you would see. You would have wiped cam lobes. You'd have to change the timing belt, but yeah, this is an interesting one, and I'm gonna have to ask Joanna about this. Let's. Oh, I gotta actually take the bearing caps off. That's pretty cool. That's realistic. Oh no. Boom. Now I should be able to remove the cam. Nope, I gotta take the pulley off, dipstick. Oh, oh man. You'd think I would know how to do any of this, but where are we gonna start here? Pull the belt. What the flub? Oh, idler roller. Oh, okay. Apparently you just take it off instead of, just relieving the tension. That's interesting. Okay, now we can pull the crank pulley. I wonder if we're gonna need a puller. Nope. Wow, that does not happen like that, people. Right. 4 screws to hold on that big ass uh, timing belt cover. Yeah, so it looks like the belt tensioner is crap. Idler pulley is crap. Well, we're replacing all of this, so let's probably start with the tensioner. Yep. And the idler. Nope. The belt. Yep. Now we can take the idler off. All right, now we can remove the cam gear with held on by one singular bolt. It's realistic. Do we have to? Nope. All right, what am I missing now? I mean, I don't think that's in the way. What am I missing? Probably the timing cover. Now, if you ever do any of this stuff, make sure you like mark everything. Usually with an overhead cam engine like this, you're gonna need a specific tool depending on the type of engine that locks the cams in places so that you don't uh, get them out of phase, because that's a bad day. So, we're just gonna leave the chain hanging in space there. Apparently we're just gonna leave the chain hanging in space. Alright, so we got the cam out. I think we're good to go order some parts now. We're gonna do one thing at a time. Let's fix this camshaft. Oh. Oh, I forgot to put together a shopping list. How do I do that now? I gotta go to my inventory. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. So, we know we are replacing the cam. Add to shopping list. I believe the cam gear, the idler roller. I think everything in the orange. I know the belt tensioner. Let's just double check. I don't want to buy parts I don't need. Belt tensioner, cam gear, camshaft, idler roller A, the ignition coil, oh, serpentine belt. All right, it's basically all the orange stuff. Oh. Added that. Let's add that. It said idler roller A. Oh. How many idler roller A's are there? I think that's it for this repair. Let's order everything. Open shopping list. So let's buy part. I hate that you can't just like add to cart and buy it all at once. Oh, what am I doing? Open shopping list. Cam gear. Buy. Belt tensioner. Buy. Serpentine belt. Buy. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. We went through this last time. And I don't remember what to do. Ah, maybe it's in here. But you think, oh, this is tuning up, though. That works. This is a performance part, it looks like, but, I mean, we can't find license plates, electronics. That's accessories. Oh, no, ignition coil. I think that's the same one. Oh, crap. Is that what I needed to do? Shit. So that Subaru I worked on, I think that was the ABS pump. And I couldn't find it. I looked all through the main shop. And I ended up finishing the repair without it because I thought I needed to repair it and I didn't have a repair table. And it's right here in the electronics. You stupid moron. Well, you live and you learn. Nobody trained me. Like, I didn't receive any training, so I don't want to hear it. Okay. Installation is a reverse of removal. Wow. Ah, there we go. Learning, people. Mount part. 100%. Yeah. All right, let's mount this. Make sure everything's timed. Looks good. Put the timing cover back on. That is 100% the incorrect torque sequence. You would definitely do some type of crisscross from the center out. And with anything with a gasket, make sure that you clean all your sealing surfaces, apply RTV in corners where edges meet, gaskets meet, and use a torque wrench and follow a service manual or some type of manual. Don't just go at it willy-nilly. All right. Let's focus over here. Oh. Oh, what am I doing here? Where am I? Where am I going? What's next? This view is kind of interesting. Oh, I'm in the wrong. There we go. Also, always use something on the threads, depending on what it is. Loctite, anti-seize, ARP makes a fastener lubricant. Use something. Usually, like this camshaft bolt, you would want to use Loctite so it doesn't back out. But always use something on your threads. All right, I think that completes the repair on the engine. Oh. No, it doesn't. Silly fucking moron. The camshaft's just not even bolted down. Oh, God. I promise, guys, you can trust me to work on your car. I am not this incompetent. But even if I knew you, probably wouldn't work on your car anyway. I stopped doing that shit a long time ago. Now I just work on my own vehicles. I got plenty to keep me busy. I don't need anybody else's shit. Ooh, oh my goodness. All right. Once again, especially for a valve cover. Oh, okay, so it looks like it's doing a crisscross pattern this time. That's cool. But always use torque sequences. You usually want to do this stuff in stages, 1 to 2, 2 to 3 passes. That way it gets cinched down evenly. I noticed there was no electrical connectors to disconnect for these. You can see they're there, but apparently we don't have to hook them up. Now, I think we're done with the engine repair. Belt tensioner, cam gear, camshaft, idler roller, ignition coil, serpentine belt. Ah, shit, I was supposed to change a couple spark plugs. I don't remember seeing those marked. I don't see any. Ah, there they are. So it looks like we got, depending on which side the front of the engine is, we have 1 and 3 or 2 and 4. Let's pull those coils back out and change those spark plugs. No. There we go. I didn't add it to the shopping list, so let's pull this one. Add to shopping list. Does that work? There we go. Alright, let's go order a couple spark plugs. Ah! Now where are these where are these gonna be? Are these gonna be just in main shop? Nope. I hate how back is different in the computer. So is this gonna be Electrical parts, 2. Up, I see a glow plug. Yep. Ah, I need to buy 2 of them. There we go. All right, now we're done with the engine. I'm pretty sure. What's next? Brake pads, oil filter, change the oil, and a bunch of rubber bushings, and 4 parts we haven't discovered, which maybe we'll discover as we're working on other things. It just says other tasks over here. Oh, and then we got a mother flubber. Change oil. Brake fluid, coolant fluid, power steering fluid, refill windshield washer fluid. Oh, I'm sick of fluids. This is why I am not. This is why I worked as a used car mechanic for a dealership for a little while, and I hated it so much. I never wanted to work on my own stuff that I couldn't do it. So here I am doing it now on this. All right, what brake pads? Let's kneel down. I don't see a blue marker. I don't see a blue marker on any of the brake pads. Huh. Well, let's lift it up, I guess. So I don't think, I mean, they look like shit, but it doesn't say anything about them, so. I don't see a blue marker. Well, let's go ahead and take the rest off. Ah, I see blue. Yeah, okay, so it was the rear brake pads. How come I couldn't see that through the wheel? All right, let's take the caliper off. Let's add to shopping list and remove those. Pull the other side apart. Ah, what am I doing? Okay, looks like we're gonna have to change the lower control arm, well, yeah, the lower control arm bushing, trailing arm bushing. Let's just go ahead and remove that at the same time. Yeah, they never come out like that. Oh my goodness. And this looks like an aluminum arm, which you usually just replace the whole arm. Well, looks like we gotta do the other side, so let's go pull that out. I'm really struggling to adjust to the camera views and things like that. Yeah, right, buddy. Oh, forgot to add those to... Ah! Forgot to add to the shopping list. All right. Oh my goodness. Brake pad. So we need 2 sets. And we need 2 rubber bushings. Alright. Let's go ahead, put the rubber bushing back in. Always make sure you grease your bushings on installation, otherwise they will squeak. Whoa. Whoa, hello. And I believe we talked about it in the last episode. Grease your brake pads. Not the front where they touch the rotor, that'd be bad, but right up here on the ear where they slide, and right on the back where they meet up against the caliper. And be very careful not to get any on the friction surface. Let's go ahead and just put that wheel back on. Normally, too, when I have all 4 tires off like that, I would check tread depth and rotate accordingly. But we're not going to do that here. Boom. Whoa! I don't like that. Like, you have to just back out to unzoom. What the flip? Alright. What are we doing here? Boom. Brake pads done. I'm really surprised that we're not changing these front brakes, because those look terrible. And most of your braking is done with your front brakes. What's next? Whoop, whoop. We still got a couple rubber bushings. I think those are in the front engine subframe and undiscovered parts still. So I really have to put this up in the air. Let's check the safety latches. I think it's locked. Can't tell. Yeah, we're good. They're locked. Where are these bushings? Maybe we do have to do them from up top. Well, I guess while we have it up in the air, we can change the oil. I just noticed in the license plate, Micro 1. Alright, put you back. Remove the oil filter. Oh, hey. Nope, let's not add the engine block to the shopping list. Whoa. Oh, that breeze felt nice. Where are you, you little bugger? Whoa, wrong button. No, don't want to move the car. I want to... Oh, I gotta work on it first. Where am I? There we are. Oh, hey. 65%. That wasn't even that bad. What a waste. Oh, so there's those bushings. Maybe we... guess we gotta do them from up top. That's weird. Oh, hey, look at that. I can just work on it from the inside of the floating car. That is interesting, but I'll take it. I'd probably want to support the crossmember with something. You know, this is still supporting the engine, and we're just removing both the bushings. But it's fine. Wonder if that's the same bushing. Oh. It is indeed the same rubber bushing, so I can just reorder it. Rubber bushing. Oh, rubber bushing. I'm really curious what these mystery parts are going to be. And it's really weird that it would bolt in from the... That would definitely bolt from the bottom up into the frame, but what do I know? Bam. All right, let's Bring her down. I'm just going to leave that off for now, because with my luck, the mystery part will be those flipping brakes. Alright, time to change all the fluids. Let's start with this. Ah, crap, I forget that that's so weird. No! Ah. Well, I drained the fluid. That was one way of doing it. Bam. Now the coolant. Bam. And since we're right here, we'll do this too. I also forgot to mention while doing the spark plugs, depending on the year of your car, newer cars, you tend to not have to worry about gapping your spark plug. For the most part, they come pre-gapped because a lot of newer vehicles use platinum and iridium tipped spark plugs, and it's super fine, and you don't want to mess with it. You'll break the tip. Older cars that use copper plugs, you usually have to check what the gap is supposed to be and set the gap yourself before installing it. So just another friendly tip. Now let's do the brake fluid. There it is. Boom. Whoa. All right. Remove the cap. Oh, no. Okay. I'm relying on the bottle. That fluid looks terrible, by the way. Brake fluid should be like clear. Slight tint of amber to it, maybe. All right. Let's see what do we do about this? Ah. Change oil. Oh, I forgot to refill the oil. Crap. That would have sucked. I guess that means it's full. That doesn't seem like a lot of oil. Yeah, alright. So how do I discover? I don't... Oh, crap. Here's where things are gonna get interesting. Do I have to just start inspecting? I don't know how you're supposed to find it. Start focusing on parts, maybe? Oh! Examination mode! Wait a minute, go back. I knew this would come in handy. Man, everything's looking good. I don't think there's going to be anything left for us to check, even if I put the car up on... On the lift. Let's give it a try, I guess. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to examine anything different. There's some orange stuff. Let's check. Maybe there's some... Oh. Oh. Ah. Part not discovered. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Maybe we have to let's try the interior, guys. All right. Yeah, can't open it because it's on the lift. Now we can open it up. So I guess we're going to inspect the interior? Oh, I guess we're not. Oh, what the hell? Is this just super obvious and I'm just a moron? Well, I still haven't found the 4 mystery parts. I'd say at this point, I'd have the car broken down pretty well. And I can't find anything else wrong. Except for these fucking brake rotors that are clearly a problem. So you know what? Let's go ahead and just start. Let's go ahead and just pull this stuff off too. Look at that, 25%. 27%. That's gotta be it. Let's pull it off on this side too. I knew I should have followed my gut. I do this to myself all the time. You stupid moron, James. 24%. So that doesn't show up in an inspection, apparently. Watch. Watch. You watch. Brake pads. Brake disc ventilated. You son of a... Alright. Looks like the brakes are done. And that's probably... Yep. Oh, I gotta put her car back together. Hopefully she won't notice. One thing I want to touch on is when replacing your brakes, especially all 4 and rotors and pads, something a lot of people don't do, and it's really not the end of the world, but to get the maximum uh, life, performance, and feel out of your brakes, you really want to do a bedding procedure where depends on the brake pad, but you basically do a series of stops, say 30 stops from 35 to a complete stop with like a 30-second break in between. You want to get them hot and heat cycle them. And then a bunch of hard breaks from like 50 to 20 or 50 to 10, another 30, and same thing with like 30 seconds in between, get back up to speed, hit them hard. You don't want to lock them up. You don't want to slam on them, but, very firmly apply them. And the heat cycling just helps bed the pad to the rotor. And it makes a difference. So I am a big proponent of that. So I'm going to focus on putting this lady's car back together and we will wrap this up. All right. Everything went back together all right. It looks like it did when it came. Oh, actually, it looks way cleaner. So apparently when you take body panels off and put them back on, they all looked like this. She's gonna notice. I'm just gonna tell her I detailed it and that for some reason the quarter panels were the only part of the car that it didn't work on. Huh. Well, that's interesting. So I just showed you guys a new game hack. If your car has faded, messed up, sun messed up thingy, bleached paint, yep, that. Then just take the body panels off and put them back on, and they will look pretty damn good. I mean, they're still scratched, but a hell of a lot better than that. And I think, yeah, we can finish it. Car is complete. Oh, shit. I forgot to put the license plate on. Oh, whew. Thought it was going to dock me for that. I put the rear one on too. Should probably pull it off the... Ah, no. Ah! Jacking this lady's license plate. All right, come on down. All right, well, I think that's gonna do it for this time. I want to say that was successful. I was really determined to have this last car just go smoothly and just bang right through it, but that was... I don't know how I managed this shit, y'all. Anyway, hopefully we get to do some cool stuff soon. I want to get to the point where I have enough money. I want to get my own project car. I think that'd be really cool. Like I said, there's some cool cars coming up that, like, I've owned, and I'm really excited to work on them and see what it's like. But for now, we just gotta grind it out until we get there. We have enough money to do that kind of stuff. That's just how life goes. And until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.